Hey everyone, today we're going to add a page to our website for our blog post. Let's learn together. So I'm using GoFunnelBox, which is a product of Go High Level. So any platform of Go High Level, this will work. I have my Go High Level or GoFunnelBox open, and on the left hand side, I'm on my Launchpad. I'm going to come down to Sites. Within Sites, on my top navigation menu, I'm going to hit Websites, and then down here, click on the website that I'm using. So I used a template, but I'm like, I'll delete those later. I'm going to add a new page. So just click Add a New Page. What's the name of my page? Well, this is going to be my blog post. So I name it, and then it asks for the path. It's always / lowercase, whatever you want. Okay? And if you were going to import it from ClickFunnels, you would do that, but we are not. Create new page. And this will get done, and down at the bottom is my new page for blog posts. Create from blank. Now, as this is coming up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some sections. It defaults, and you saw that come over. If it didn't come over, just hit the plus sign. It'll come over. I always want full width, and I always add at least 3 sections. Add a section 3 because I have a header, a footer, and a main body. Now, the purpose of this video was to add my blog post. So I'm just going to go to the center section where it says add a row. I don't know why it says row, then it comes up add a row, and then it has columns. All right, so we're going to add 3 columns. No, we're not. We're going to leave it 1 column because we're going to add our blog post. So we're going to leave it 1, and then we're going to add an element. What are we adding in our element? A blog post. So I'm just going to come down here. I think I missed it already. Blog post right there. I already created blog posts, and it's very intuitive from the main menu at your websites. So just follow that, or I can show that as well. So I added my blog post, so I'm going to hit save. Now, because I've already created blogs, it's going to ask me to update the SEO. I'm not going to do that right now. I'll do it later, but it's important to do it. I hit save. Now I'm just going to hit preview. And guess what? There's my blog post. When you click on these, it opens right up, and there's your post. Okay, so people can read through here. Why did I create this on its own page? It was on my home page, and when you clicked on a blog post to open it, it would always automatically go all the way to the top of your home page, and then you would scroll back down to the blog section to see the blog post open. That is just horrible. So the user will not have a good experience on your website if they're doing that. So create your own page for your blog post. I'm going to close that out. Now, how did they get there? Well, at the top, I said we always have a header. So I'm going to add 5 columns in my header. There's a reason I do that. You know what? I'm going to add 4 columns. I'm going to delete one of these. So if you delete one, now you have 4. You can't add one back in from here, not that I know of, without deleting the whole thing and going back. But you can always delete. So I'm going to add an element. It's going to be an image. I'm going to put my logo for my business up there. So when I go over here, upload from the media library, have your logo in there. Here's my logo, and it's a transparent background. I have several. And it's a nice shape. And then on the far right, I'm going to add a navigation bar. Navigation menu. Click on that. Now there's some things on here. It defaults like this, so I'm going to get rid of the business name because I have my logo. So I've clicked in here, all right, clicking and highlighting on business name and just hitting delete. You can put your logo in here on the image if it was just one. And we're going to do that in just a second maybe. But I'm going to go down here where it has the image options. Because I have my logo all the way over there, I'm just going to delete that. And you'll see brand logo. This will not show up. I'll show you. We're going to hit save. Preview. So there, home, about, contact. And you're like, that's pretty generic, right? So, well, I need to add something. Let's add, click in here, Let's add and subtract. Here's the menu items: home, about, and contact. Notice team is indentured. I don't have a team, it's me, so I'm going to delete that. All right, but I do have, I'm going to add a new menu item, and it's going to be my store. And this is going to open or go to a page, and it defaults to home, and I go to store. And I want my store to open up in a new page. Why is that important? Anytime you have something for sale on your website, you want them to open up a new page. Because if they go to the store and they go, oh, that's not what I'm looking for, and they click out of it, it closes your web page, and then they're off on something else. Squirrel, 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 right? So you want to keep them on your page, whether they want to buy something from your store or workshop or something else. That's how you do it. Hack. Pro tip, hack. All right. And I have another item. I'm going to add one more just so you can see. I'm going to come over here. I'm still in here. If I was in here, the menu's not there. So I click on this element and I go, I need to add one more thing. I have a store for rodeo contestants called Behind the Chutes. And I just have go to page. And what page do we want them to go to? Behind the Chutes. So just click it. Again, pro tip hack. Open a new page, hit submit, save. Down at the bottom we have this, that's all I'm going to do up here. I can change the font, I can do whatever, and I'll show you something in just a second before I get squirreled. We're going to go down here, we're going to add a row, and we're going to add, let's just add 3 columns. All right, it doesn't matter what you add. Add an element. I'm going to add copyright. Click in here, highlight, click and drag over it, and just go all right. Now that's ugly because it's big, right? So I'm going to highlight that and I'm going to make this 10. A lot of people don't care about it, but it's going to go down there. And what am I going to do? I'm going to make those letters white. So I highlighted it. I'm going to scroll down here, make the letters white. Steve, I can't see them. I know. So I'm going to go back into the section, which is the green part, and I'm going to change the background color to black. Aha! Now the white letters show up. I want the top to match the bottom. Black. This is just an example. Notice in my navigation menu, it's got a white background. That sucks. Click in there and change that background. Ah, here we go. To black. Oh, crap. Still in here? Yep. Change the colors to white for your font. There you go. Hit save. Now, I'm like black, black and white. I like it, but I don't like this white. I want to go with a gray. I could go with a green. You know, whatever color you fancy. Let's just leave it at blue. I would not use these colors. Somebody will, though. So I hit save. Now let's hit preview. Actually, it's not bad, right? There's my logo, there's my menu, and home. Didn't take them home. So I have to go up here to each one of these, and I have to assign it. I just wanted to check that. What did we do? We created a new web page. We added 3 sections. We added the elements of a logo, a navigation bar, and the main body of our page. We added our blogs. You can click on the blog and it will open up in its own page, right? Cool. So I get out of that. I can click on this one. You can see I have a little work to do because this graphic needs to be changed out. I don't like the blue background there, so I may change that to something else. All right. Cool. Everything seems to be working there. Perfect. And then we added a footer. All right. There we have it. I'm going to delete this, or I'm going to go in and doctor it up, but it's just an example of how to add those elements. And the reason that I did the blog page separate is, again, because when it was on the home page, it automatically went to the top, and it just didn't provide a good user experience. There you have it. See you on the next video.